Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought it'd be fun to do a video talking about some of my favorite cleansing balms, ones that I've used for quite some time or ones that I just kind of go back to over and over again and really find are quite effective. I love cleansing balms in general just because they do a good job of removing makeup. They can work as a first cleanse, a morning cleanse, a second cleanse, anywhere. But I find that they work beautifully when my skin was quite oily. Now that it's a little more dry, they still are amazing. They're just all around a great cleanser type to have in your skincare routine. Any skin type can benefit from them, and I feel like any age can benefit from them. So I pulled out 6 that I thought I would kind of just like identify in this video of ones that I've used. I've used some of these for quite a long time and still really enjoy them. Some are slightly a little bit newer, but it's just good to kind of have this video to reference if you are looking at picking up a new cleansing balm. I obviously don't have every single one of them that I really love. For example, like the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I actually really enjoy that one, but I don't have it right now because I'm out of it and I finished it. So, and I haven't repurchased it yet because I have a ton to go through, but that is a really great one. Like, no muss, no fuss, cuts through makeup well, great price point, and it's a good one to use as a first cleanse. Some of these are a little bit pricier. The pricier ones I like to use as a second cleanse. For example, the Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. The only thing about this one is it is exceptionally oily, very buttery, rich, oily, and it can get everywhere. So I literally keep it in my cabinet like wrapped in a paper towel because it can just leak a little bit or I don't know. But I still love it and that doesn't even deter me from using it. So the Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. It's sometimes hard to show the texture on camera, especially this one because the oil is going to go everywhere. So what I'll try and do is find blog posts that I have on my blog of pictures of all of these so you can see maybe more up close swatches or texture of it. This one is, like I said, very buttery, very rich, very oily. Most of these other ones are a little bit denser and fall into that middle category of not too oily, not too runny, not too thick, not too thin, right in the middle. But this one is truly for the cleansing balm fan that likes it to be very oily, very rich, very slippery. This is it's absolutely beautiful to remove makeup, but because it's pricier, I don't want to waste it doing that. And I love it when my skin, especially in the wintertime, if my skin gets very dry, irritated, anything, you could literally skip moisturizer. You could skip anything with that. You could like rinse your face with that. It emulsifies beautifully and just go about your business because that is how hydrated, supple, fresh, smooth, radiant, glowing, every single word I can think of, your skin will look after using that. It truly is a cult classic for a reason. All right, we've got the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. I did a blog post recently of some products of hers that I really enjoy. This is one that I've been using for quite a long time. And let me see if I can get a little bit of the texture there. It's a nice medium weight texture and does a great job of removing makeup. Great as a second cleanse. I just find that this falls into a safe cleansing balm, meaning that it will never necessarily like change your skin. Like the Emma Hardy really is quite remarkable, but the rest of these really fall into that middle category where you can interchange them. You probably will go back to repurchasing them. You're not going to be necessarily super loyal where you cannot not have one in your routine, but you'll kind of go through and maybe mix them up. But I have repurchased this one and I would continue to do so, but I could interchange it with other ones here and there. It does a really good job, like it says, radiant cleansing balm. Your skin does look very radiant and glowy afterwards. And I don't know if that's just because has like some hydrating properties to it or it has just, I don't know. I don't think it has any exfoliating benefits to it, but it really is a beautiful one from her line and one that I've used for years and years. The Ren #1 Purity Cleansing Balm. Now, this is one of the first cleansing balms that I used many, many years ago. It's quite thick and does a really great job of removing makeup, and that's how I tend to stick with using this one. Some of these I like more as a second cleanse, the Colleen Rothschild, the Emma Hardy, like as a second cleanse. I like this one to remove makeup. It's not exceptionally pricey, so I feel okay using it to remove makeup. And it's just a very, Ren obviously is a more natural based brand and known for being a little bit more natural in its ingredients and whatnot. So if you're looking for something like that, Ren is a great option. The Pixie and Caroline Hyren's Double Cleanse. So this has, oh my gosh, talk about my camera light is like really, oh, there we go, kind of to the side. I need to show it a little bit. This is her dual double cleanse. It has the solid cleansing oil on one side and a cleansing cream. I put this in the cleansing balm category because I feel like that solid cleansing oil is more of a balm because it's solid. It does a really great job of emulsifying and breaking down makeup. I have the other Pixie Nourishing Cleansing Balm, and that just does not, that does not emulsify as well as this one. This one really, add a bit of water, turns to a gentle milk, rinses away very easily. You don't necessarily need a muslin cloth, whereas the Nourishing Cleansing Balm from Pixie, you totally need a muslin cloth because it can leave like a residue on your skin and you're like trying to get it off, and I don't know, just not, that's not one of my favorites. In fact, I had used it at one point and I thought I had enjoyed it, then I revisited it recently, and I talked about it, I think, in an empties video, and I was like, I just don't like this cleansing balm at all anymore. The It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. Let's see if I can give you a little, this one's a clear kind of texture. It's clear, not clear texture, clear in color, kind of a medium weight texture. This is fantastic at removing makeup. This is actually currently in my bathroom right now. It's just great at removing makeup. I don't tend to use it as a second cleanse because I don't find it as hydrating or moisturizing, or doesn't leave my skin as like supple, fresh, radiant as some of these others. So I like to leave this in the, I need a tub to remove my makeup. This is what I'm gonna reach for. Then the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I finished a few of these. This one, you can see the texture a little bit better. It's not super, super empty. This one's a little bit more buttery and rich. This is, I feel like it's a step down from the Emma Hardy in texture, because the Emma Hardy is like super, like when you open it, like the oil kind of like moves around and this little, it's, like I said, it's really, really slimy. Slimy is not a good word, actually. That's an awful word. Like, why would you want to spend money on a skincare product that's slimy? That's disgusting. It's just, it's oily. So that's the only way to describe it. Whereas this has some slip to it, but there's no oil dripping off the top. But it does leave your skin so hydrated, so smooth, so fresh, supple, all those words that I could go through. So I like this more as a second cleanse, or even sometimes as a treatment. So I'll put this on my skin, leave it on for a minute or two, and then use a warm cloth or just warm water to remove it, because I do find that it emulsifies quite nicely. And I didn't get to show you the double cleanse from Caroline Hyren's. You can see kind of what that looks like. It has the cleansing cream on the other side. I don't know, this is a little bit difficult. I have a blog post that better shows the texture of this, but this is a really, such a beautiful one. And Colleen Rothschild, I showed you. The Ren, it is a very kind of stiffer balm. So I have a picture of this on my blog as well. And then the Emma Hardy, you're gonna have to go to the pictures for that because I'll have oil everywhere. So I hope you found this helpful. And if you're looking for a cleansing balm, one of these maybe hits your fancy. And like I said, there's a few more I'm sure that I can't think of right now that I enjoy and they would add to this list, but I don't currently have them in stock in my, collection, or I finished them up and I haven't repurchased yet. But these are these 6 have been in my routine for quite a long time. The It Cosmetics is a little bit newer, and the Pixie's a little bit newer, but the rest I've been using for a while, and I just find that I feel like anyone could work this into their routine. Any skin type, any age could really benefit from these. The only one that I feel like, if you're super oily and maybe you're freaked out of using too much oil on your skin, you can. Like I used to have super, super oily skin, and I loved face oils and cleansing oils and this Emma Hardy balm. But if you're, slowly dipping your toe into the world of oil and you have oily skin, the Emma Hardy may be one to kind of think about down the road once you're more comfortable with oils. So I'll link everything down below, and like I said, I'll try to find all the blog posts with pictures, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.